Hello friends, my name is Poonam Dua. These days we are covering reading passages which are important for MA English entrance aspirants of various universities, and this passage which we are going to cover today has been taken from JNU 2019 exam of MA English entrance. Please do not forget to share and subscribe my channel, and our contact details are given on the screen so that you can join our online or offline classes. I've already told this passage has been taken from JNU MA English Entrance Exam 2019, and to practice these kind of passages is important for any MA English entrance aspirant of any university. So first we will read the whole passage, try to find out what all the difficult words want to say, and that should be your strategy as well, because most of the time the key to answer is hidden in all the difficult words used by the examiner. So let us understand, let us read it. The inarticulacy of the tragic hero, which distinguishes the main figure in Greek tragedy from all his successors, is one of the foundation stones of the theory of tragedy. For this is the mark of the self, the seal of its greatness and the token of its weakness alike. It is silent. The tragic hero has only one language that is completely proper to him: silence. It has been so from the very beginning. The tragic devised itself the artistic form of the drama precisely so as to be able to present silence. In his silence, the hero burns the bridges connecting him to God and the world, elevates himself above the realm of personality, which in speech defines itself against others and individualizes itself, and so enters the icy loneliness of the self. The self knows nothing other than itself. Its loneliness is absolute. अब सबसे पहले देखते हैं थोड़े से डिफ़िकल्ट, नॉट डिफ़िकल्ट बट थोड़े से डिफरेंट वर्ड्स क्या हैं इसके अंदर. The first one in the first line, inarticulacy, then the realm of, and then the last word, absolute. I know these words are not that difficult for some students, but these are the different words which we do not use generally in our writing. So I am explaining first these words. Inarticulacy is the non-ability to speak, to become speechless, or to become speechless with astonishment. Realm is kind of kingdom, and absolute means complete, not qualified or diminished in any way than others. So the whole passage is basically about silence that a tragic hero acquires at the time of tragedy. The tragic hero does not speak to anybody. The tragic hero becomes very self-centered. This has been told as a whole in this passage. Now we will reach to the first question. The passage argues that tragic is the experience of selfhood. Personality arises in speech community. We should think of the selfhood in distinction from personality, or all of the above. All of the above, option number D, is the right answer. A tragic hero becomes self-centered. Yes, that has been told in this passage. And a tragic hero elevates above the realm of personality. That means personality flourishes in community only, not in silence. If we are away from personality, we should and we do think of self only. This is what we do. So option number D suits best over here. Next question, question number 10 from JNU recent exam. Where does the essence of tragic lie? In the tragic heroes not being able to be a self, in the tragic heroes not being able to be a personality, in the tragic heroes not being able to connect to the world and God in speech, or none of the above. The correct answer is option number C. The tragic hero is not the tragic heroes not being able to connect to the world and God in speech. The tragic hero is silent and not able to connect either to the community or to the God. That has been clearly mentioned in this passage. Next question, the writer here offers a neoclassical theory of tragedy, a Marxist conception of tragedy, a psychoanalytic conception of tragedy, or none of these. Just look at the question and present. I will give you some additional information regarding this and then we will reach to the right answer. Okay, now let us gather some important information about this passage. This has been taken from The Birth of Tragedy by Friedrich Nietzsche. The Birth of Tragedy, an 1872 work of dramatic theory by the German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. And in this work, silence is equated with pure action in Greek tragedies by Greek tragic heroes. Now come to the right answer, and do not worry if you do not know from which text it has been taken. I just provided an additional knowledge for you. In the very first line you can see the word written Greek tragedy. So it is very obvious that it is not neoclassical theory of tragedy, it is not Marxist conception of tragedy, it is neither psychoanalytical conception of tragedy. It is, the writer is somewhere talking about Greek tragedy. So the answer is none of these. If you think logically, you can reach to every answer in a perfect manner. I hope the video has been helpful for you. We will keep providing you more such discussions that will be helpful for your examination. Thanks a lot for watching and best of luck for your exams from our academy. Please do join us for our online and offline classes. The contact detail is on the screen.